It looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia. In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago, something unprecedented is happening. So you're using this gas right now to cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas. The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick of butter you see on this plate.
No.
I don't think so.
What? Why?
We're going to use all this technology in the world to make this very simple product.
Yeah, now we don't have to use cows. It's not tied to cow farts anymore. I think they think that they're solving the world's problems and we're just not going to need animals or their fats anymore.
Yeah, I don't see how this is actually going to make the world a better place. We found a better way to get butter by using all these giant machines you see behind me to create butter. I don't think that makes sense to me, but
not tied to emissions. Well, what is that?
This is the biggest problems. These are the problems that they're working on solving. I don't see that as a benefit to humanity. In fact, I don't think that our stomachs are going to know what the heck that is.
Yeah, until that butter starts giving everyone cancer. And then they're like, well, at least, it's not tied to the CO2 levels.
Yeah, but you can feel good knowing that you saved the planet.
While killing yourself. My gosh.
So there's only a few restaurants that are doing it all in California that are starting to buy this butter. But be on the lookout, guys, and call some restaurants down the line and be like, hey, are you guys using this?
I ask them if they're using Savor.
Savor. That's pretty gross.
Don't eat it.
Yeah. I think the whole point is for them to actually reduce carbon, but they don't actually say how much carbon it will be actually reducing.
I think the whole carbon thing is a scam. We're all carbon-based life forms, right? So, if we're going to just get rid of carbon, then that's just basically saying we need to get rid of all life.
Take a guess on who's behind this, guys.
Bill Gates?
Yeah. Mr. Epstein Island friend guy himself.
Yeesh.
Yeah, guys, and that's usually what he does, right? It's like it's all Orwellian doublespeak. We're going to reduce carbon. What they really mean is we're going to reduce you and me. They're going to reduce people, which that's going to cut
carbon.
They don't, because we're going to play a little more of that. Notice how it doesn't anywhere, and you could go look up the full clip if you think we edited it out or whatever. They don't at all address how much the carbon footprint is going to come down on this.
That makes a difference in this world.
That too. But I mean, even if it did, let's just say we agreed with the premise that greenhouse gas, yada yada, it's bad, whatever, cow fart's bad. Even if we agreed that, how much is this going to bring down the carbon emissions? How much is
0.00012?
How much is this going to reduce the carbon footprint? All it says is, well, they're doing this to reduce the carbon footprint, but how much? Give me a number. Give me a number. If you don't even have a number, it just shows that you guys are obviously either trying to avoid that or you have no idea. So you're not solving a problem if you have no idea how effective it is. You can't be like, well, I'm trying to lose weight, so I just started eating this random power bar or whatever. How many calories does it have? I don't know. Well, how do you know if it's going to reduce the amount of calories you're eating? I don't know. Its whole point is.
It says it right here.
Yeah, it says fat reduces fat. So here I go. How do you know? It's actually doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, electrolytes, exactly. So yeah, it's funny because what Bill Gates and the gangs usually really mean is they want to reduce the population. And I'm just going to say, this is probably, like you said, going to be something that ends up giving people problems, and they know that. And that's part of what it's all about. They put useful idiots into it. It's the same thing with government. This is how it works. This is why you always find incompetent people at the head of the regulation admission, either health, whatever it is, even government. Like I was saying, there's always some useful idiot who's in that position. Remember that water rights thing that we went to, and the guy's like, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm so happy to be here. It's just because my dad or my grandpa's name's on the building, because they won't even look at what it is that they're supposed to be looking at. So they put a useful idiot in the power, into that position, because that person is very like, yeah, water rights, but they have no idea how to actually evaluate what is affecting the water. So they never get savvy enough to the scam to be able to question what's happening. They just go with what the experts are telling them.
Yeah,
well,
and they frame it in a way to make you feel like now you have to join so that you can also contribute to the solution and be part of, something that's going to, be helpful for the world and helpful for all these things. Like they try to make it seem like you need to do this to do your part. Right. And that's actually not what you're doing at all. Like you're just ending up shooting yourself in the foot at that point.
It's one of these things. So same thing with wokeness, guys, Democrats and everything. It appeals to our inherent yearning for a hero and to be that hero. It's encoded within our DNA to be the hero. And that's what they offer. That's what wokeness offers. That's what Democrats always offer. They offer you a feeling, that good feeling. It's like selling you anything. I feel good. I feel like I'm fighting fascism. I'm the hero. I'm the hero. I'm fighting evil. I'm fighting injustice. And that makes me feel good at the end.
Fighting carbon.
Right. So it doesn't matter how bad the world or bad the situations are. I can always just feel good because of what they're selling me. So that's how the scam works. That's how it always works. Oh, you're fighting. Oh, it doesn't matter if it's giving you health problems. Don't even worry about the carbon footprint. Just know that you're making a difference.
Right.
And you're the hero. And that's what
10 jabs later, but you made a difference.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. 10 jabs. They just keep jabbing. Jab everyone and everything. Alienate your family and everyone. And, but you just know that you did the right thing.
You're a hero.
Right. So
let's fake butter. But where's RFK on this, honestly? I feel like Bill Gates has been doing all this crazy stuff lately with the butter, the appeal. I even heard something with floss, like he's putting vaccines in floss or something to, vaccinate everyone. And I want to know where RFK is in on all of this. Why is Bill Gates allowed to keep doing this kind of stuff?
He's got a lot of fires to put out right now.
Yeah.
We did the last episode about the Marisol and all the mercury-based, ingredients. So he's working on it, I assume.
But he needs to stop Bill Gates because Bill Gates seems to be the source of a lot of these things.
Just go after him.
Just go after the dude and we'll...
and all these fires will just kind of disappear. But let's see what else they had to say. And we'll kind of go over how funny this part is.
That's not all. Of the 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases emitted every year, 7% is from the production of fats and oils from animals and plants.
7.
So when could you get a taste yourself? Right now, they're working directly with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers, releasing these chocolates made with their butter in time for the holidays.
Savor butter in either its current manifestation or with our partners. We expect that to be on the shelves kind of more like around 2027.
Their teams here in Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California, backed by Bill Gates, who wrote in his blog, quote, "The idea of switching to lab-made fats and oils may seem strange at first, but their potential to significantly reduce our carbon footprint is immense. Believing butter can make a difference."
This is really about how we feed our species and heal our planet at the same time.
Oh, there you go.
I put more information on food sustainability and how this could impact our food industry moving forward in the story that's up on our website right now, where you'll also find more information about this company.
Okay, I don't want to eat any butter where you have to wear a safety goggles and a hard hat.
It's making our world a safer place. That's why I got this hard hat on. I mean, you see those machines? This place looks like an industrial warehouse. Who knows?
It is. That's exactly what it is.
So my initial thought, so I might have kind of talked over it. It said, but that place, that location was Batavia, Illinois, right? My initial thought looking at that, they're like, we're, reducing carbon footprint, 51 billion tons a year or whatever. And I'm thinking, well, those look like some pretty gigantic machines. It's not like some little tiny kit, chemistry kit that you can purchase yourself. Those things look pretty.
What's powering those things?
Yeah, what's powering that? You powering that off of good intentions from the Democrats? And you got a bunch of immigrant,
oh my gosh.
laborers back there,
That's
like
why they
crank.
want the immigrants.
Yeah, right. That's like kick open the door. There they are. Oh my gosh, sanctuary factories. So,
Sanctuary factory.
so I thought, like, wait a minute, how are you powering those things in Batavia, Illinois? Let's take a look. Where are they getting their power from? Because that's not solar, its own. Oh, Batavia, Illinois has its own electrical utility and owns its power generation and distribution infrastructure. The city's power is supplied via two 130 volt feeders and distributed through the system of 34 to 12 volt. Yeah. Batavia also has a contract with Prairie State Energy Campus, a large coal-fired power plant. The city is actively planning for its future energy needs and yada, yada, yada. So now I didn't do a whole lot of research on this, but to me, it seems like they're partnered and they're part of getting their source of energy from coal-fired power plants, which in that case, if your whole scheme here is to reduce carbon footprint, how are you reducing carbon footprint by getting your energy from a coal-fired power plant source?
Right.
Doesn't seem to make sense now, does it? Now, if you watch that whole thing or you go read about it, they don't talk about that part of it, of how much it actually reduces, because you'd have to look into the equation of, well, how much energy are you using in these gigantic machines behind me? Yeah, look at, oh, thank you, producer Brian. Look at that.
Does that look like it's environmentally more friendly than a cow?
To produce this little stick of butter.
This is the whole, like,
we use 10 good
these are the spells that they are trying to cast on us. They are trying to make us believe that this over here is more environmentally friendly than a prairie full of cows. Right. Like, that's insane.
They burned like 10 tons of coal to make that little stick of butter.
Honestly. And did you notice how in the video they said, 7% of the emissions is coming from animals and all of that? Like 7%. Like if this was like 97% is coming from this, we need to reduce this. Like, right. Okay, like I can see where you're going, but like 7%, really? This is your solution to that 7%? Because this is actually going to probably be more like, I don't know, 20% in the future if we keep going at this level.
Right, we added 20% into the carbon footprint to reduce the 7% by 2%.
We're changing the world, okay?
Okay, I mean, yeah, this is hilarious. And I think, like I said, they just ultimately want to reduce the human footprint. Yeah. Your actual footprint. Yeah.
So let's just keep eating natural.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they don't want us to do. So eat your butter, eat your tallow, right. All of that. And
go natural as much as you can, guys.
Don't ever eat this. And ask whatever restaurant you go to, if you live in California, especially, if they're using the Savor butter. If they are, don't eat there.
That's right. That's right. Ask for the truth and speak the truth.